We are here. We are all here today in this space of rest and resilience. No matter what changes come and chaos that ensues, we are not going anywhere. We will not get burnt out. We will learn to lean on one another, to find our collective voice, power, and influence to stay the course. In this sector, we will not start over by building on, we will not start over from the beginning, but we will build on the work of our forerunners like Shirley Chisholm. I look to 3 of her quotes as guiding points while determining next steps for Blacks in philanthropy, because a conference can't be it. There has to be a next step. The first, we must reject not only the stereotypes that others have of us, but also those we have of ourselves. We have to look at internal biases. If we have not started to do this work, it's time to do so now. We can quickly identify the biases that others have against our community. But what about those biases that we have about each other? Like the ones that tell us Black folks are always trying to get over, or we have to hold them to a higher standard, because if they don't do it, nobody else is going to get in. Or even worse, we have to lower the standard so they can reach it. My master's degree looks just like everybody else's. There is so much work to be done in this area. When we started this journey at Smith, a Black-ran, Black-led, Black-governed, Black-funded family foundation, many were shocked at the internalized oppression we held against our own people. It's hard work, which requires a lot of reflection and rewiring of our own thought processes. The second quote, you don't make progress by standing on the sidelines whimpering and complaining. You make progress by implementing ideas. What is our goal for Blacks in philanthropy? If you have ever had a conversation with me, you know I'm not the best at small talk. I'm going to blame that on my daddy. He used to drill in our head, don't talk about it, be about it. So Smith is an action-oriented organization. We have to start talking next steps. Staying the course means pushing the needle further than our predecessors could ever imagine. This final quote, and my personal favorite, if they don't give you a seat at the table, bring a folding chair. This quote reminds me of the story of Queen Nzinga from Mutamba. Y'all know her? She was at war with the Portuguese, and when she went to talk to their king and to persuade him to stop the slavers from taking her people from Angola, he brought her into his meeting room and didn't have a chair for her. So one of her attendants got on his hands and knees, and she sat on his back to talk to the king so that she would have a seat in a room that she should have been prepared, had been prepared for her. The congresswoman, when she walked into that room where she was voted in, they wasn't ready for her. They weren't ready at all. They were surprised that she was getting paid the same amount that she got paid. I'm off script now, so I'm going to go back because I'm going to start preaching. She was in a room where decisions were made, where she earned her way there. She fought her way there. She was voted in, and folks still tried to deny her access. But they learned that day in that room that she would speak up even if her voice was shaken, that she belonged in that room like everyone else. And no matter what, she was not leaving. Once she got access, she was determined to remain there in service to those who elected her. I believe Tommy said something about that earlier. We are here. We can't let these distractions stop us. We can't let the chaos that's coming around all over the place stop us from doing what we are assigned to do. Whatever, yes, clap. That's some good stuff right there. Yes. Today, and this hopefully will help answer some of the questions that you have, sir. Today, each of us have been given access to a room at tables where decisions are being made every day concerning the lives of hundreds of thousands of people. And some of these deals are for multi-million dollars. Some of you people in this room control multi-million dollar purses. We walked in with our folding chair. We walked in with our folding chair. We set that folding chair by the wall and we sat on it. We listened, we learned, and then we moved to the table. We created tables and rooms of our very own. And then we put our folding chair in the closet. Each of us have a seat at a table that gives us access to a catalyst for change. And we each have a folding chair in our hearts. What will we do with that folding chair? The one that is for access and overflow. Is it in our office or closet? Collecting dust, or is it holding our purse or bag because heaven forbids it hit the floor? Will you hoard it and deny access to those who need it? Or will you open your chair and invite others in? Understanding that you may have to hold their hand a little bit, preparing them for the full responsibility of the access that your folding chair requires, while asking yourself the hard questions. What internal biases do I have that makes me keep my folding chair in my office? Do I hold Black organizations to a different standard? Am I more critical of them? Am I willing to acknowledge and intentionally work against the implicit biases and racist practice of my organization? Today, we have to choose to remember why we started this journey and continue to stay the course. Today, we are calling each of us to pull together and to become a unifying voice in our region, to become unbossed and unbrought, in a quest to become the change we want to see in philanthropy, fulfilling that unimagined freedom that our collective voices, power, and influence can bring to communities we serve. It's not an overnight, one-day conference solution, but it's a movement that can start right here, right now, with us. I'm not asking everyone to join. I am really. But I am hoping that some of you will be willing to participate in additional discussions around the 3 topics I laid before you today. 1, asking the hard questions, dealing with your own internal biases. 2, addressing the colonized thought process in the philanthropic redlining of Black and brown communities with grant dollars. And 3, the folding chair. How are you going to use your folding chair to be a catalyst for change in philanthropy? I'll read those again because I did it fast. 1, asking the hard questions, dealing with your own internal biases. 2, addressing the colonized thought process in philanthropy that redlines Black and brown communities from grant dollars. And 3, what are you going to do with your folding chair? How are you going to use it to be a catalyst for change in philanthropy?